Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is the Raptor, and welcome back to another of my reaction videos. So today I'm going to be reacting to the new death battle that just came out, which is Lucario versus Renamon. Now, I'm really excited for this battle. I don't actually know a lot about these two characters. I really just know them by name, and I don't know a lot about what they can do. I really know nothing about Renamon. I know that Lucario, I know some of the stuff he can do, or at least vaguely, just because, you know, I've seen him being played in the Smash Brothers franchise. But other than that, I really don't know a lot about these two characters, but I did see I believe it was the 1 minute melee, and these two characters look really powerful, and I'm really excited to see what animation Death Battle has for this fight. In regards to who I'm rooting for, I'm not really rooting for either of them, because like I said, I don't really know them all too well. So I don't really have any, like predictions, like prior predictions before I watch the analyses. I don't really have any, you know, thoughts on who I think is going to win, or who I want to have win. So yeah, I guess we'll just get right into watching.
Hey, man. Hey, oh, that's a neat shirt. Yeah, it's the new Death Battle shirt.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah, everybody loves it. Really?
Everybody?
Oh, well then. Hey, I'm Master Chief, and this shirt's the best thing I've ever worn.
Well, if Master Chief says it, then... One second, let me just turn this thing on.
Speechless. New Death Battle shirt.
Sorry about that, I just wanted to turn it on silent, so it wouldn't have any distractions. Some of you may have already skipped over this part. Let me just make sure this is on the highest volume. I believe it is.
Monsters come in many shapes and sizes, but the best ones know Kung Fu. Lucario, the steely canine from the world of Pokemon. And Renamon, the razor-sharp and literally foxy Digimon. For this match, we'll be analyzing the species as they are. Therefore, no trainers or tamers will be permitted.
Alright.
Or any moves or forms achieved unnaturally. He's whizzing out.
Okay, yeah, I thought they were just gonna use Lucario and Renamon. Like, no trainers, I forgot to mention that.
Win a death battle.
Alright, the sprites look pretty good. I'm still waiting for another 3D fight, though.
Pokemon are known for showing off crazy skills in battle.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Not many can match the martial arts prowess of a Lucario. The Lucario is a fighting and steel-type Pokemon well known for its fondness of combat. Standing at an average height of 3 feet and 11 inches, Lucario are usually found training high atop mountains, honing their fighting skills on a daily basis. Compared to other Pokemon, Lucario are very well-rounded offensive fighters, with high attack, great speed, and moderate defensive stats. Even though they tend to keep away from people, Lucario are actually extremely loyal to close friends and family. Some are so devoted to trainers, they even figured out how to talk with their minds. Why did you abandon?
Oh, kind of like Mewtwo.
Telepathy.
Wait, wouldn't it have to be a psychic type to do that? No, it just has to star in its own movie. Well, who would want to see a movie starring one of these guys? Lucario is awesome looking, especially those big spikes there.
I know, yeah.
Killer backhand.
Just like whack him with a spike.
I suppose that may improve a Metal Claw attack, one of the many techniques in Lucario's intimidating arsenal. My favorite is Bone Rush. It doesn't just sound cool, it's when Lucario literally creates bone-shaped laser weapons out of thin air and beats people down with them. Impressive, yes, though the wild Lucario's most powerful physical
Can he create like any weapon he wants to?
A full-out offensive blitz at the expense of defense. And Lucario can use Dragon Pulse, aka it can shoot a giant energy beam from its mouth. It's like he's throwing up lasers. While Lucario does have a variety of more useful moves, such as Heal Pulse, Swords Dance, and Extreme Speed, all of which many other Pokemon have as well. However, Lucario does possess a unique trait, the ability to sense and manipulate aura. Aura is a spiritual energy described as the essence of every living thing.
Isn't it that he gets more strong as he takes more damage?
Like Aura Sphere, a projectile so powerful it can destroy stone bridges.
Wow.
Aura has many other uses.
I'm pretty sure that's impressive.
The aura of those nearby, Lucario can predict incoming attacks, find hidden people, or even examine environments in a literal out-of-body experience. I guess it's sort of like Key from Dragon Ball. Actually, this karate dog is really starting to remind me of someone. Lucario's power is maybe. A single Aura Sphere can even overcome attacks from legendary Pokemon. Physically, Lucario's strong enough to mangle the steel claws of a crane with a single smack. Talk about metal.
Even more, it can move in short bursts of speed so fast it disappears.
I should note that the fastest speed a human eye can perceive is approximately 9,000 miles per hour.
Okay.
And to top it off, Lucario can take a bunch of really bad blows back to back and still stand up. It can survive falling dozens of feet or explosions powerful enough to obliterate whole rooftops.
Okay.
That's how I remodel too.
A typical
That's
Lucario
impressive.
can even survive some brutal beatings from Fire-type Pokemon like Blaziken and Magmar. This is impressive for two reasons. One, Magmar's body temperature measures a ridiculous 2,200 degrees Fahrenheit.
Jeez.
Jesus,
Better than
it's
Celsius.
like Smokey the Bear's worst nightmare. All this guy needs to do is touch a tree and that whole forest is gone. But not Lucario. No, sir. Its fur isn't even singed.
Made even more impressive by my second reason. Lucario is weak to Fire-type Pokemon.
Wow.
Well, Lucario's also weak to fighting types, and it is a fighting type, so does that mean it hurts itself?
In a way, but nothing like that. Lucario
Okay.
aren't endurance fighters, and yet often employ hyper-aggressive
Would Renamon be
techniques,
considered a
so they
fighting
frequently
type? I don't think they do that, though.
overtax themselves in combat and even become confused when tracking too many auras.
This
Okay.
Pokemon rarely backs down from a good fight, even when up against overwhelming odds. But that's what makes this Kung Fu puppy so friggin' badass.
With an imposing arsenal and the fighting spirit to match, the Lucario are certainly frightening warriors.
Okay.
Why'd you do that?
You snuck up behind me. That is always a mistake.
Alright, now Renamon's turn.
On the other side
Although
of
Lucario looks pretty
reality,
powerful.
An alternate universe exists. A digital
The
world
digital
full
world.
of wonders and monsters. And of the Digimon which inhabit that world, few are as respected as the mighty Renamon.
Renamon,
All right.
a rookie Digimon, which
I know, like,
basically
nothing
means they're
here,
like
so I want to pay
digi-teenagers.
attention.
So that explains why they're always so moody.
Compared to other rookie-level Digimon, Renamon possesses exceptional speed and attack stats at the expense of fairly low defense. Renamon's appearance
Okay, that's
resembles
important.
that of a Japanese yokai called the Kitsune, a fox spirit. These spirits are often described as being very mischievous, which is ironic given that the typical Renamon is very stoic and earnest.
Wow,
Plus,
okay.
some of 'em
I didn't know
really
that.
don't care for humanity, and just think of them as a tool for their own evolution.
Digivolution.
Whatever. Still, Renamon are super smart and always keep their cool. In fact, it may be too cool. I don't like the look in its eyes, Wiz.
Actually, I do
it
like the
thinks
look of it, like its
better than
face, you know,
me.
like with those
It
lightning
is
bolts
better than you,
underneath.
Boomstick. Not only is Renamon rational and composed, it always showcases exceptional prowess in battle, mainly relying on hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, okay.
Paw-to-paw combat. Aha!
Nope.
It's got a wicked roundhouse kick among several other dangerous martial arts skills. It can use its amazing speed to surprise attack its enemies with its swift strike. Then there's the super chop, which is an even swifter swift strike.
There's also Rapid Kick and Spin Kick. Digimon may be effective
a lot of
fighters, but
kicks.
their attack names could sure use a little work.
Oh, don't worry, we're getting to the good ones. Renamon can enhance its attacks with an internal energy that makes ghost fire.
This
Wow.
is likely Renamon embracing its yokai inspiration, as it's similar to the folklore of a magical light emitted by Kitsune tails which lead wanderers astray.
Okay.
But this one is used to destroy people. When a Renamon comes at you with a burning foot, it's using Power Paw, its strongest physical move. Some
Okay.
Renamon can even create ghost clones of themselves for additional strikes.
But
Wow.
Renamon isn't just kicks and punches. Its signature attack is called Diamond Storm, which summons a furious gust of wind and a terrifying amount of razor-sharp...
Diamonds?
No, leaves.
What? The one time they try a creative
Leaves.
name and it totally doesn't make any sense. Who
Well,
comes up with this shit?
if it
It
works.
would certainly make more sense to use diamonds, the hardest naturally occurring substance in the world.
Wiz, why would you just throw away diamonds? If I were Renamon, I'd just scoop those puppies up and sell them to make bank. Do you know how many Bigfoot traps I could buy with that kind of money?
Bigfoot
I would
traps?
definitely have caught that guy by now.
But don't underestimate
If you're into
Renamon's
that.
Diamond Storm. It can shatter a wall of ice created by a champion-level Digimon, which is a higher, stronger rank than Renamon. The wall
Okay.
here appears to be about 8 inches thick, Assuming this ice is comparable to blue ice, the strongest, most compact form ice can naturally take,
which we learned
this
in
could support
Sub-Zero vs.
approximately
Glacius.
6,000 pounds per square inch before cracking.
So,
Wow.
Diamond Storm is basically hundreds of tiny little leaves hitting you like a truck with a bunch of razor blades stuck to its front.
Pretty much.
That's
I just found
powerful.
my next truck upgrade.
Moving on, some Renamon are also fast enough to effortlessly fool the human eye, consistently reaching speeds over 9,000 miles per hour.
Pretty damn
Okay.
fast for a fox. The Renamon who partnered with Tamer Rika does this all the time. Ninja vanishing into thin air is like her preferred method of getting around.
Not only
So she's
that,
really
but a
fa-
Renamon is just
really
as capable
fast.
of taking big hits without concern. That includes surviving a strike from Harpymon's Windseeker, a powerful blade of air which can easily cut through concrete.
But Renamon does have its weaknesses. While it can hit hard and likes wearing opponents out, it doesn't really have any good tricks to help with defense.
Yeah.
Glass cannon fighting style, if you will, which seems to work well enough.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're
This is
fast
still
enough,
one
yeah.
of the deadliest rookie level mons out there. All in all, Renamon is one stone cold fox.
I don't think that means what you think it means.
Oh come on, like anyone's
Oh, no,
gonna
no.
sexualize a Digimon. Oh my God, moving on.
No. Why?
Rely on the power within me. I am alone in this.
So is it a she? Because he keeps calling him it, or it's
All right,
it.
the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, all this talk of animals has made me want to eat some.
Is this another thing for Blue Apron? Yep.
Grandpappy Boomstick always said that nothing in
Okay,
life is
so,
better than good
yeah, I'll talk
food
after
and
this is
making
all
something
done,
with your own
'cause it's
two
harder to
hands.
hear me, I
And
know,
Blue
so I'll
Apron
just
is
pause it
both those
afterwards.
things combined.
I don't think I
Blue
paid
Apron is the
attention
number
to
one fresh
the
ingredient
characters
and
as much as I
recipe
should have,
delivery
though.
service in the country. All
So I might get it
ingredients
wrong
arrive right
again.
to your door, guaranteed
But I
fresh
do have a
and ready
prepared
to cook.
answer for when
It's better than
this is
eating
all,
fast
when this
food,
ad is
plus it's
over.
affordable. Blue Apron is less than $10 per person per meal.
Choose from a variety of
Okay.
recipes and get the meals that sound good to you. The ingredients are perfectly proportioned and the instructions are easy to follow. I mean,
That's
even
good.
Boomstick can do it.
Well, if
Hey,
Boomstick can
watch
do
it,
it,
you're
then
not getting any
anyone
good
can
at
do
meal I
it.
make when it arrives. Like the chili butter steaks with Parmesan potatoes and spinach.
And if you're worried about variety, don't bother. Recipes are not repeated within the year, so you'll never get bored. Check out
Okay.
this week's menu and get your first
I guess that's
meals
good.
free with free shipping by going to blueapron.com.
Actually, looking at all this food, I'm kind of
/battle.
hungry now.
You'll love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. So don't wait.
That's blueapron.com/battle.
Blue Apron, a better way to cook. But right now, it's time
Okay, I'm getting
for
ready
a
to
death
pause.
battle!
Alright, paused it there. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I don't think I really paid as much attention to these characters as I probably should have, or at least not as much as I generally do, and I have gotten some of them wrong, you know, like at this point in the stage when I watch Death Battles, I have gotten, some of my predictions have been pretty wrong, especially with the characters I really know nothing about. I'm leaning a bit more towards Lucario for winning this one, and the main reason for that is just because, you know, they said Renamon is basically like a glass cannon. If I had to pick who's faster between the two, I think they're about even. Again, I think, because maybe the analysis will prove me wrong, like the end analysis. I think Renamon might be a bit faster, maybe, but I don't think it's that, like, that much of a gap. And the thing is, I feel like what Renamon does is that, like, I'm gonna call Renamon it. It is very fast, and, you know, it does dodge a lot of things, and, you know, it doesn't really have to worry about durability. But for someone as quick as Lucario, because they even said that Lucario has great speed, you know, good strength and moderate defense or whatever. So Lucario isn't the best in defense, but probably still better than Renamon. But my point is, like, Renamon probably just dodges a lot of attacks, and that's why, you know, it survives. But with Lucario, who's, like, probably nearly as fast, and again, I might be wrong with that, but who's probably about as fast as Renamon, I think that strategy won't really work this time. You know, eventually, Renamon is just gonna die because, you know, Lucario can keep up with it. And especially since, you know, what is it, like the Aura Ball or whatever, you know, that energy ball, I forget the name. You know, when Lucario throws it, you know, it can, like, stand up to, like, what, legendary Pokemon attacks? That's pretty impressive if you ask me. So the way that I see it is I think Lucario overall is just more well-rounded. You know, Lucario's not really lacking in any area, any category, whereas Renamon, you know, seems to, you know, I just think that the defense is what's going to do it in. I think that's what's going to lead to its downfall. So I don't really have much to say. Again, I probably should have paid more attention, and there might be something I just completely missed that would turn it around. But I'm thinking that Lucario is going to win this one. All right, let's get into it. I'm excited for the fight. There's Renamon. And if Renamon wins, that's perfectly fine. I don't really have a preference for who I want to win.
Hey, who are you?
So it sounds like a girl. Like a
You
female
don't
voice.
belong
It's definitely a female voice.
Leave,
So
or I'll make you leave.
it just didn't like that Lucario was there. Oh, maybe he is faster. I don't know. I know it's just the animation, but still, he's going really fast. And if he is faster, that's even more reason for why Lucario would win. But again, I might be wrong. I don't want to speak too much about that. That's powerful. Oh, but Renamon took it. Ow! That would probably hurt. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, yeah, but he can make constructs. I forgot so much. Jeez. Oh, and the thing about him getting stronger, you know, as he takes more damage, is that just in Smash Brothers, or is that in, like, canon as well? I don't know, because that's something I forgot to mention. I like the animation, though. It's looking really good. Oh, ow, ow. Okay, he's just taking it. Taking all of them. Ooh, ow. Wow. Okay.
Well, this
I was
version of
right.
the Fox and
Let's
the
see
Hound
why.
ended up with a not so happy ending.
Not without an extremely close battle, though.
Okay.
Lucario held a lot of advantages throughout the fight, but so did Renamon. While both combatants could move faster than Eyesight, Renamon did so far more consistently, whereas
Okay.
Lucario could only reach
I
those
did think
speeds in
Renamon was
short
faster.
bursts.
No big deal, though. Lucario wasn't totally outpaced. So
Exactly, yeah, that's what I
Thor
said.
and predict Renamon's moves to make up for the lower
Oh, I forgot
speed.
about that predicting
Especially
moves.
since
Yeah, I was
Lucario's
gonna mention that, but I
much wider
forgot.
Arsenal helped it adapt as the fight went on, unlike Renamon's limited options.
And while
Okay.
their durability was pretty similar, Lucario was the only one with self-healing and stat-boosting abilities.
Okay.
But most of all, Lucario was way more powerful.
Lucario broke these metal claws with a Bone Rush attack. They were likely made of construction-grade steel, which means in order to fracture it, Lucario must have hit with a force of at least 56,000 pounds per square inch.
Jeez.
Comparing this to Renamon's 6,000 PSI.
I'll
for
talk about
breaking
this
an ice
afterwards,
wall
'cause there's
makes a
something else I wanna
very clear
mention.
difference.
And
But
at
that
the
makes
glass
sense,
cannon,
yeah.
It's unlikely Renamon could have dragged the fight out until Lucario became overexerted.
Ultimately, it was a well-matched battle, but
Yeah.
Lucario's superior strength and arsenal gave a much-needed edge.
Renamon got Lucario-owned.
The winner is Lucario.
Alright, claps for Lucario. Good job, Lucario.
Hey, don't go away. We're about to reveal the fighters for the next episode of Death Battle.
Alright, I'm
Want to see behind
excited
the scenes
to
commentary
see
on
who's
this one?
fighting.
Then just click that box and sign up for a first membership trial.
Alright, next time. Balrog from Street Fighter. TJ Combo. I don't know who that is. I don't have any idea who TJ Combo is. Someone tell me in the comments, where is he from? Because I know Balrog is from Street Fighter. We're getting another Street Fighter character. But I literally have never heard of TJ Combo. You guys can say, oh, you've been living under a rock? Maybe I have. I don't know who that is. But yeah, so I'm not really, like, so hyped for this one like I was for this one. I'm sorry, I'm not really hyped for this upcoming one as I was for this current one. Just because, you know, I at least know the names of these characters, you know, Lucario and Renamon, but I don't know who TJ Combo is, but you know, I guess I'm still excited, you know, for just Death Battle in general, so I'll still react to it when it comes out. I'll still learn some stuff about the characters, but now let's talk about this one. Another reason why I was kind of leaning more towards Lucario, but I thought it was kind of weird to say, was that sometimes what I realized with Death Battle is that when they show a calculation about power for one character in the analysis before the fight, and they don't for the other character, I kind of want to lean to more toward the other character, because they might show how powerful that character is after the battle is already done. So the fact that they actually showed a calculation for Renamon and not for Lucario, that kind of wanted me to root more for Lucario, because I thought that in the post-analysis, they would talk about how powerful Lucario is, and that would be one of their reasons for having Lucario win. So I thought that was kind of weird to say, but that was another reason why I was kind of leaning more towards Lucario for winning. But no, their durability levels were more even than I thought, I guess. And the speed, you know, that was I was pretty right about that, how, you know, look, Renamon's a bit faster, but not by too much. I didn't even put together that Lucario was more powerful. But again, they didn't show a calculation for that, so I couldn't have really made that assumption unless I knew more about the characters, which obviously I didn't. But yeah, so that's that. So yeah, he's more powerful. I guess I just didn't know, but I still thought so anyway. I just overall thought that Lucario was a more well-rounded character, which might still be the case, you know, just because, you know, Renamon still has, you know, Renamon still lacks a bit in durability, or it might not be the case, but they did say that it was close, so, and I do agree, it did seem pretty close. But no, it does make sense. Now that I know that Lucario is that much more powerful, like, what, 6,000 versus 56,000? Like, that's nearly 10 times as powerful, So yeah, that's that. That makes sense though. I completely agree with the outcome. Death Battle, you did a good job. I did wish that the animation was a tiny bit longer, but I did enjoy what I got. The animation was really good. So yeah, even though it was 2D, again, I'm still waiting for a 3D fight. Is this one gonna be 3D? I'm really not sure. They used to have this thing where they did, you know, one 3D, then one 2D, then one 3D, then one 2D, and that was pretty cool. Even when they went down to like 2 2Ds and a 3D, because they did that for a while, you know, I was okay with that because I was still getting a 3D fight every once in a while. But now it looks like they're not. They like the last one they did was Power Rangers versus the Voltron Force, or Megazord versus Voltron, which was a while ago. So I'm still waiting for a 3D fight. I understand that it is hard to animate. I'm not trying to say that it isn't. You know, obviously it is hard. You know, I just don't know why they suddenly stopped doing their routine that they normally done. But, you know, maybe there's just something I'm not aware of. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, that was my reaction. I really enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode too. If you did enjoy that episode and this video, please give me a like. Comment down below what you thought of it. Do you think Renamon should have won? If so, tell me why in the comments below. I'm always willing to hear what you guys have to say about these fights, especially if you guys know more about the characters than I do, because you probably do. But yeah, that's where I am there. You know, again, tell me if you like this video, if you like this reaction, and if you could subscribe to my channel, guys, that'd be so great. That would really help me out. I would love to have you guys along for the ride. I react to pretty much all death battles, you know, trying to learn more about the characters and, you know, giving my own unbiased thoughts and predictions as best I can. I also have my own opinionated versus series called Who'd Win and Why, which is, again, my own opinionated versus series where I just talk about different fights, and you guys can talk about them as well in the comments below of those videos. So if you want to check that out, there's going to be a playlist on my channel. Just click my channel name and it'll take you right there, you know, take you to my channel, and then you can find that playlist if you're interested, if you're into that kind of stuff. But yeah, honestly, guys, you watching this video anyway is plenty of contribution. So even if you don't like, comment, or subscribe, thank you guys so much for watching. It really means so much to me that you guys watch my videos and you watch my reactions, because I really enjoy making these videos, you know, reacting to Death Battle. I hope you guys enjoy my videos as well. But yeah, that's it for me. I will see all of you later. Peace.